Given the recent controversy surrounding homosexuals in the military, under Islamic law, if a homosexual person began to actually engage in homosexual relations in an ongoing and permanent way with no intention of quitting, then the punishment under Islamic law would be death, unless he agreed to quit. As a practicing Muslim, do you accept or reject this particular teaching of Islam?
I don't have a choice as a Muslim to accept or reject teachings. I go with what Islam teaches.
Under Islamic law, is it punishable by death if you are a homosexual?
Yes.
Thank you.
It's punishable by death.
Indonesia's Aceh province, Sharia police make nightly patrols to ensure that unmarried or non-related couples are not seen together in public. In Iran, where women are legally stoned to death for committing adultery. In Afghanistan, where prostitutes like these two women are executed for their behavior. In Pakistan, the government apparently has accepted the imposition of Sharia law in the Taliban-controlled Swat Valley of the Northwest Frontier Province. It's a place where violators of Sharia are often subjected to lashes.
A branch of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard. They're often in plain clothes rather than uniform. Their job is to enforce the Islamic code of behavior on Iran's streets.
And they have absolute power, maintaining the control by interfering in every single aspect of your private life.
Eyewitnesses say that initially Ativa was stopped by the police for fairly typical teenage behavior. She was arrested during a raid on a cafe, at a party, and alone in a car with a boy. Arrests like these are facts of life for many Iranian teenagers.
When you are a teenager, okay, you like to go out, you like to drink, you like to smoke, you need party, you need dance. You know, these are the hobby, you know, of all the young people. Our government says that this is a crime.
According to the letter of Sharia law, boys and girls are not allowed to go out together, are not allowed to go to a restaurant together, are not allowed to even talk together on the streets. A young boy and a young woman in a car alone, they would put a stop to it.
At 13, Atifa received her first sentence for crimes against chastity. Dawn in the city of Nekka, Iran. A teenage girl named Atifa is about to be executed for crimes against chastity. Though Iran has pledged not to execute minors, Atifa is 16 years old.
She had to wear a black veil, and she loudly shouted, "Please forgive me, please forgive me." Atifa didn't know until the last second that she was going to be executed. Haji Rezai carried out the execution himself. Atifa's dream was to become a bride.
No, actually, that's what Iran is saying about a certain president's wife. Yes, this week, a paper in Iran, they do have them, says France's First Lady, Carla Bruni, deserved to die because she expressed solidarity with a woman sentenced to be stoned to death for adultery. A spokesman for the French Foreign Ministry responded by saying something in French, typical. I believe he said the comments were unacceptable. Hey, Brooke, if you're Carla, what do you expect your husband to do? Like, if a country says that they want you dead, shouldn't your husband bomb that country?
100%, absolutely. Talk about being an overprotective husband, right? Well, I just want to give props to Carla Bruni because she did a wonderful thing calling attention to the plight of Iranian women, number one. Number two, this is a perfect example of what Iran specializes in, which is detracting, which is distracting us from the real issue, the fact that it's a number one state sponsor of terror, the fact that it's one of the top human rights violators. So this cheap shot may work for a day or two, but it's not the real issue.